because I have the same baseline program. What is your daily program? Baseline. What is it like? No matter what, where are you at? Whether you're on a roller coaster, whether you at the beach, whether you with your girlfriend, where are you at right here?
Yeah, and see, a lot of people, and that's real good right there, because like I said, most people the first thought, everybody's like when a guy or when a dude's with his homies and a bunch of when we're out in the scene and stuff, like when you go to the mall, the first instinct every dude is like, where the bitches at? Where the bitches at? That's
a program.
That's what's in their mind. It's constantly like where the hoes at, blah 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 blah, and it's where the girl. But like most people, nobody could really just focus and sit down and have a straight up conversation without even mentioning.
And not only that, sometimes when you get together with a certain group of people, you've always done a certain thing.
Exactly.
So whenever you get together with that people, you're gonna do that certain thing.
And because that's what bonds you guys.
Exactly.
Kinda. And that's what I don't like. And that's how it was when I was smoking. Like it was just like every time I got with my boys, it's just like, hey, let's spark one up.
Exactly.
Spark one and spark another one. And it was just to the point where it was 3 or 4. It was 5 and 6. It was, we get done playing basketball. And I'm just like, dang, let's get 2 going. I'm just like, all right, for sure.
It proliferates, meaning it needs more and more and
exactly.
more.
And it got to the point where I built a tolerance to it, to where I had to actually start smoking 6 or 7 just to get get up there. Exactly, and that's
you have to always remain balanced. So when you purge off, it's because you're getting back in balance.
Exactly, cleansing the body, doing a detox.
So it's all good.
And that's what I'm saying. That's why I don't mind it. But I just don't like how people associate the things that are associated with marijuana.
Because that's what we want. They being the powers that be.
Yeah.
They want to keep a certain populace under a certain level of command control.
Exactly.
So we'll put these things out there. If they believe it, we got them.
Yeah, and that's how it is.
But the ultimate thing is a spiritual thing, as far as the resonating and vibrating of frequencies. I don't call it the third eye. I call it the first eye, because it's before these 2 eyes.
Mm-hmm.
So my first eye is active, and it allows me to feel and see things. Now, the herb is just a way to enhance one's abilities to open it, and then once it's open, it's open.
Exactly.
So you use it like much in the same way as someone would use training wheels on a bike. But at some point in time, you take the training wheels off.
Exactly. And see, the thing is, there's a lot of people I know that partake in smoking and stuff like that, marijuana and whatnot, and it's just the conversations I have with them are more deeper, and I have a deeper conversation with them than with a person who sometimes isn't doing anything.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? And I'm just kind of like the way people associate.
Because I rode around with that in my pocket.
Yeah.
Not because I'm gonna smoke it, but I might.
Yeah, exactly.
You know
exactly.
what I mean?
You never know.
You
never know when you.
Is it all right?
Let me go ahead. Yes, sir. It is.
Don't that see if he says?
Yes, sir. It is.
What's your Facebook name?
I got smell it right.
Damn.
What's your Facebook name?
Good call. Amir Shepherd.
Baby Taz Dynasty.
Amir Shepherd.
And see.
I put it back in the pocket.
Yeah,
I ain't lusting for it or feeding for it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. No, that's true. No, exactly. And see, that's just everybody got their own cup of tea. And, it's just funny how there's a lot of successful people who smoke marijuana.
Check this out. I just recently had a trip where I was in a household where everybody in the house smoked weed. Now, the dad, retired school teacher. The mom, retired school teacher. The brother, a graphic artist. The daughter, another school teacher. All of them highly intelligent, intellectual, read books all the time, got libraries of books.
Exactly.
Know words that you can't even imagine.
Just
their
like,
vocabulary is out of this world, and he's been smoking his whole life.
Yep.
He's been smoking his whole life,
Yep.
okay? He asked me, he said, Jim, do you smoke pot? I said, well, I do, from time to time. Okay, I'm going to roll something up after dinner. He grow it in his own yard.
That's what I'm talking about.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm
Yeah,
talking
exactly.
about. And see, that's what I'm saying. People.
So, you know what I mean? These are intellectuals.
And very smart.
just like.
And they just chill after dinner.
And very smart. And that's
And
all it
very
does.
smart.
And that's all it does is it allows you to chill. I mean, the place where my mind goes, I start thinking about all types of stuff. I start thinking, I want to go blow up and just do all types of things.
Exactly.
I want to build a building. I want to start molding clay
And
and
don't
making
get me
pots.
wrong, I wouldn't go to elementary school and pass a joint around.
Nah, exactly.
You
nah,
feel me? I wouldn't
do that.
endorse it to the kids and shit.
Yeah.
You feel me?
No, exactly. I wouldn't promote it like
Right,
that to
you know
me.
what
But
I
I mean, but I'm not gonna sit there and tell them that, hey, this is absolutely gonna destroy your life if you do it.
Now, don't get me wrong. If you want to go out to get the government job, they're going to make you piss in a cup.
Oh, exactly.
You know what I mean? And some jobs will take follicle out your hair, and no matter what you ever did in your life is recorded on that follicle.
Yeah.
So they're going to monitor and track what they're going to ask you on a polygraph. Have you ever did whoop-de-whoop-whoop? And if it come back, lying, you can't get the job.
Yeah.
So there is things in place that if you are living a certain lifestyle, you are closing certain avenues of for yourself.
Exactly. No, exactly. And some people could look at that as a way of punishment, or you could look at that as a way of control. Or you could just look at that as, what I'm saying, that's just how it is. That's just how things are. It's a form of structure.
Exactly. And the purpose of the structure is to control.
Exactly. Society's controlled heavily by media and
well, they
various...
say in school it's 3 parts of the government, right? You got the judicial, legislative, and executive. But there's really 4 parts of the government. You got to add the media to that.
Yep.
But they won't do that, of course, because the media is not part of the government. Yes, it is.
Yeah, it is.
But you're just not saying
heavily part of it. Yeah. I mean, it's ridiculous. Just looking at how many girls I watched, even how the actors and everything, just how a lot of actors, women were
You gotta think about some of the best people smoke weed too.
Exactly. A lot of the women were very voluptuous and had curves and stuff, but now a lot of them were just skinny and sucked up, and it's just because all of a sudden there's a movement and a crave to be thin.
Now,
a lot of girls are trying to be
when you
thin.
show them enough, they're gonna want to be it.
Exactly.
I'm not knocking the youth, because y'all the youth. I like talking with y'all. But if you look at the youth, they all dress the same pretty much.
Thank you. And that's what it goes to. A lot of people were dressing with the, I mean, don't get me wrong, I got my skinny jeans on, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, there's a lot of the skinny jeans, the colorful jeans.
Right.
A lot
Where
of
did
people,
they get that? The programming.
TV, exactly.
The
and like I brought up, like I told one of my boys, I was like, look, a lot of people are skateboarding. Now, skateboarding has been out for years. It's been out for...
Before I was a little kid.
Yeah, skateboarding has been out for years.
But they had raggedy ass skateboards.
Exactly.
They weren't good.
But now you got people skating heavily even more. I see a lot more kids on a skateboard like no tomorrow now. Like I go outside, I see everybody has a skateboard. Everybody has a skateboard. But it's because a lot of people, it's in the music videos, it's in the movies, it's being promoted heavily even more. I mean, Tony Hawk, yeah, he was a crave, and when that was going on, people were skating, but it wasn't like that. Now a lot of people are just skating even more because it's part of the movement. Exactly. A lot of people are on the skateboards.
Now, there's somebody that pulls the strings and creates the movement, and those are the ones that, if I show, look, right now I can play a song, and you might not like it. You be like, I don't really like that song, or we turn on the radio. Which I don't recommend, but okay.
Yeah, I don't like the radio. No, I don't like the radio.
You don't like the song, right?
Yeah.
But if you listen to it enough, pretty soon you're gonna start doing your hair like that.
Yeah. It's just like perfect examples with the techno. I don't really like techno. I mean, it's
now,
not.
Some of that, I don't know if I could ever like that shit.
It's annoying. It just seems like there's no point to it.
Right.
But I mean, like you said, if you listen to it long enough, if it's just on in the background, you find yourself bobbing your head. You just kind of like,
now,
okay.
what does that teach you about your mind? There's been studies on this.
Adjustment.
Your mind gravitates towards what's familiar.
Yep.
Let me give you an example. There was this German doctor, I think his name was Pavlov, or German Pavlov's theory. You ever heard of that?
Yeah.
Where he fed the dogs and ring the bell?
Yeah.
Well, that's what that is. What that is you program the mind enough to where when he did this experiment with the dogs, he would feed them, ring the bell, feed them, ring the bell. Then one day he come out and he said, I'm just going to ring the bell. And he rang the bell and the dogs started to salivate. They couldn't control it because they had been programmed to associate food with bell. So then you take away the food, just give them the bell, they start salivating.
Getting hungry.
The body wants to digest the food.
Yeah.
Ain't no food. The mind has been conditioned to think it was going to be food.
Exactly.
So that's how your mind works. So that works with anybody. In a fight, if I show you the same thing, jab, 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 I'm showing you the same thing, you ain't ready for that.
No, you're not ready for the right.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So you condition. It's called programming.
Yeah.
You can do that with anything. Well, especially with the untrained mind.
Yes, very, very untrained, and it takes a strong mind
To block it out.
Exactly, to block it out and to know that that's what's going on in general.
When you go to Vegas, dude, all you hear is all these fucked up sounds.
It makes you want to.
That shit programs.
Makes you want to gamble.
Yeah.
It makes you want to step out, and you start wanting to get on the slots. You want to go play the table. You want to go do all that stuff.
Right.
And it's true because
It's all kind of mysticism going on.
yeah,
Okay.
and that lets you know a lot of people are, it's subliminal.
Exactly.
A lot of people are under hypnotism and stuff when it comes to that type of stuff.
Like these musical beats, a lot of it's subliminal in those beats.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's
And
why
that's what
the
attracts
producer
people.
makes the most money because he orchestrates those sounds.
Yep, and that's what attracts people to certain songs. Like
Right.
most people don't even listen to the words of what's being said.
Music's very powerful.
It is very
it shoots
powerful.
straight to your psyche.
A lot of people, but see, most people don't even pick up the words. People just they like that beat. Oh, I can bob my head to this. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, oh, you know, like it's weird. It's sad because a lot of people aren't. There's not too many
But
individuals.
see, what's the purpose of us talking about this, though? See what I'm saying? There's
Mhm.
a purpose to talking about it. Utilizing what you know in battle.
Yep.
What's good if you learn all these fucking techniques and shit and you can't utilize it in a fight? What's good having all these guns and whatnot, but when it's time to shoot, you don't pull the trigger?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
It's
we learning these things so we can apply it. Like I'm talking to you, but I'm doing many other things.
Mhm.
I'm navigating a vehicle 80 miles an hour. But it's not me, it's my subconscious mind. And I gotta stay on the right freeway so we don't get lost. So something's driving the car, something's talking, something's doing it all, and it ain't me. Knowing what it is,
Yes.
connecting with it. You know what I mean?
yeah, I understand 100%.
And being at peace with it and enjoying yourself while you do it.
Yeah.
Why? Because it's a beautiful process, man. Let me turn some music.
I didn't burn, I turned the lights after that night.
Real, son.
Yeah, you know that's alright. You know it's like that. Yeah. Open up the vision from I and I. Every time I make a trip upon the ladder, fight from another mother. Want me to lose my confidence.